Sun safety is really important, and all of the following tips have been taken from Cancer Research UK website. So protecting yourself from burning or from UV damage is really key. Now the sun is strongest between 11 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. So those times are really critical that you are protecting yourself against that UV exposure. The sun's rays are the strongest when your shadow is shorter than yourself. So when your shadow is shorter than your height, that is really critical times to protect yourself against UV. When the cloud is over or it's overcast, over 90% of UV can pass through that light cloud and cause sunburn. Reflection up to 80% of the UV rays are reflected back from the snow. So whenever you are in that snowy climate, 80% of rays will be reflected. When you are on sand, 15% will be reflected. When you are on concrete, 10% reflected. And when you are surrounded by water, 30% of the UV rays are reflected. So too much radiation can cause damage to the DNA, and this is what leads to your skin cancers. So 16,000 people are diagnosed with melanomas, and that's in the UK, and that's every year. Your melanomas are your 5th common skin cancer in the UK. And the advice that the Cancer Research UK would give you to protect yourself from UV damage, first of all, is shade. You need to cover up. So either go inside, seek some solid shade, or you can cover up. So definitely wear a wide brimmed hat, and that will protect your ears and your nose. Wear loose clothing, but also make sure that your clothing is dry, because wet or damp clothing will allow UV to penetrate onto the skin. Wear sunglasses. So your sunglasses need to be CE marked. They need to have a UV label which will have 400 on it. And you will also need to protect the side. So generally wraparound sunglasses are a better protection. And then last of all, you need a sunscreen. So one consideration is no sunscreen, no matter how high the protection is, can provide 100% UV protection. So when you are looking at a UV protection, nothing is a full UV sunscreen protection. You would need to apply at least 2 teaspoons of sunscreen for your face, your ears, your neck, your chest and your arms. And their application should be at least every 1.5 to 2 hours of sunscreen protection.